Welcome to the inaugural SAGELANDS Triathlon in Osoyoos, BC, the third race weekend in our 2023 season. Before we jump into our athlete briefing, first and foremost, thank you for choosing to race with us. The following briefing is meant to be an overview of what was presented in the athlete guide, which was sent to you to the email you used to register for the event. SAGELANDS Triathlon will offer a number of unique challenges in the swim, bike, and run. Being the warmest lake in Canada and given the time of year, there is a strong likelihood it will be a non-wetsuit swim. The bike course will be familiar to many who have ridden or competed in the Okanagan, as it includes the challenging ride out Highway 3. Finally, the run will be on a combination of roads and urban trail along the lakeside. Average temperatures in July are a morning low of 14 and a daily high of 30. Please familiarize yourself with the rules of the race. We are a Triathlon BC sanctioned event, and all of the rules that you as an athlete are required to know can be found on the Triathlon BC website. Some key rules to take note of. This is a non-drafting race. You must wear a properly fitted helmet and it must be buckled before you can unrack your bike. You may not mount your bike until you have 1 foot over the mount line, and that line is found up on the road. Earphones are strictly prohibited for both fairness and, most importantly, safety. If you wish to change clothing from swim to bike or bike to run, you must do so in the porta potties in transition. By rule, there is no nudity allowed in transition. Package pickup is available at Legion Beach on Saturday, July 15th from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. and Sunday, July 16th, race morning from 5:30 a.m. to 6:15 a.m. In order to pick up your race package, you must have government-issued photo ID. No ID, no race package, no exceptions. Only you can pick up your race package. We strongly encourage you to pick up your race package on Saturday, check in your bike, and familiarize yourself with the venue. Transition opens on race morning at 5:30 a.m. Please ensure your bike frame is on your bike before accessing transition. Timing chips will be given out under the Sports Stats tent outside transition on race morning. Transition closes at 6:20 for all athletes, and a final race briefing will be held 5 minutes before your race start time at the swim start area. Please note that only banded athletes will be allowed in transition. No kids, spouses, coaches, or dogs, please. Please remember that there are no bins, bags, stools, foot baths, or extra gear that you are not using during the course of the race allowed beside your bike, and it will be removed to the perimeter of transition during the swim. Please leave extras in your car or with your support crew. Once we have finished our final race briefing, we will get the race underway. Standard individual, standard aquabike, and standard relay athletes will start at 7 a.m. Athletes starting at 7 a.m. will be wearing bright green swim caps. Sprint athletes will start at 7:15 and will be wearing orange swim caps. Please ensure you are wearing your event swim cap that has been provided in your race package. The bike course leaves transition, making a couple of quick turns to get out onto Highway 3. The turnaround point on Highway 3 is near Spotted Lake. Athletes will then retrace their route back to transition. Sprint athletes will complete 1 loop of the course, and standard athletes will complete 2 loops. Our bike course is still open to traffic, and athletes need to be aware of their surroundings and obey the instructions of traffic control personnel. There are no aid stations on the sprint and standard bike courses. Athletes should leave transition self-sufficient for the bike leg of the race. All athletes must be back in from the bike course by the 10:30 a.m. cutoff to begin the run portion of the race. The run course is an out and back loop through Osoyoos and along the lake. Athletes will exit transition through the tunnel and take a left out onto the run course. There are 2 aid stations on the course that athletes will pass on both the out and back, serving water and electrolytes. Once athletes have made their return to Legion Beach area, they will run down Kingfisher, turning left onto 89th Street and down the finish chute, completing the course. Please note athletes must remain on pace to complete the event by 12 p.m. noon. Finally, we thank you for coming and racing with us in Osoyoos for our inaugural test event. Dynamic Race Events is a Canadian-owned race production company that aims to host locally crafted race experiences. We could not do these events without the tremendous support of our volunteers and the triathlon community. We look forward to seeing you in Osoyoos.